What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Solo Dolo here. Back with my first video on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel a long time ago, but things happen and stuff. And I'm going to be doing music reviews, wrestling reviews, and a lot of other things on this channel. So if you like what you see, subscribe, comment, and give me your thoughts on this video. Today, my first video, I'm going to be doing an album review. It's for Jason Derulo's brand new album, Talk Dirty. I haven't really been a big Jason Derulo fan in the past. I actually liked his second album, the Future History album. I actually liked that album. I thought that album was really dope. It was very different from a pop album I've heard. But this album, Talk Dirty, as you can see, he kind of took a different route on this album and stuff. He kind of took like that, maybe that dirty boy next door type image, maybe what Jason's trying to get here. The album was represented by the single Talk Dirty, Marry Me, and The Other Side, which I love that song, The Other Side. But this album, to me, comes off as being forced. And what I mean by being forced is that sometimes some of the songs that Jason sings, he sings about booty a lot. And it's like, and it's in the most PG type, childish way. Like, you got songs like Bubblegum, or songs like Kama Sutra or Zipper. It's just sometimes can come off as being corny. And if you're not really a big listener of Jason Derulo, sometimes that could really turn you off on him. And he's a very talented guy, can dance and can sing. So I mean, it kind of in a way could turn you off on this album instead if you never really listened to Jason Derulo or never really took him seriously as a singer or as a pop singer. It kind of really could turn you off on this whole genre that he's trying to do right now. It's kind of like pop meets R&B, kind of like, but in a nasty way. We get the first track, Talk Dirty to Me, featuring 2 Chainz. This track, it's a very catchy track. I actually like this track. It's very catchy, dirty, sexual, seductive kind of. You know what Jason's talking about throughout the whole song. 2 Chainz, just being 2 Chainz, I like to call it on this song. Not really impressed with 2 Chainz. Never have been, never will be impressed with 2 Chainz. But this song is a big hit right now in America. One Direction kind of helped that in a way, but other than that, this song is it is what it is with this song. But I like this song. It's a very good. It's a very good record to kick off the album, especially representing what he's talking about throughout the whole album. So, what better way than to kick it off with the title track for the title album? Then you get track number 2, Wiggle, produced by Ricky Reed, who produced Talk Dirty, featuring Snoop Dogg. This is actually a cool record. That summertime, springtime record here. I could hear this being a big radio single for Jason, and I think he's gonna release this as a next single off the album. It's a cool track. I actually liked it. It's a decent track. It still comes off as forced to me, but still it's a decent track. I actually like the beat and stuff. It's very catchy. I could see Jason really killing it in the video with the dance moves and stuff. So decent track. Snoop Dogg came through. You can't really expect much out of Snoop Dogg at this day and era, this age. You really can't expect much out of him. But he came through, did what he did best. Then Trumpets, another song that's okay. I mean, it's not really anything special about it. Just another pop record. I look at it as a pop record, kind of like I said, sometimes this stuff just comes off very forced. And for Jason Derulo to be a very good songwriter, some of these songs are very badly produced and very badly written. It's like he has the talent and the ability, but the wrong production. Sometimes Trump is an example of that. This is not really one of my favorite songs on the album. I could have, if you ever listen to this album, you could probably just skip this song because it's not really much to it. Then we got Bubblegum featuring Tyga. I've never been a big fan of Tyga. I always felt like Tyga was just a catchy rapper who got lucky. He knew the right people in the industry and stuff. It just got on and caught on to the trend. And this day and era of rap, you don't really have to be super lyrical to, sell a single or sell an album. So this song is just, to me, a bad song. I don't really like this song like that. It's very skippable, passable, if you ask me. Jim Beans and Timbaland co-produced. I can't believe Timbaland was a part of the most forgettable song on the album. I can't believe that. But his name is up there as co-producer and stuff. I really could do without this song. Really could do without it on the album. Like I said, after Wiggle, the album just seems to have its hits and misses. And this is one of the songs that just is a miss with me. I just didn't feel it. And I wasn't feeling Trumpets either. Then we get to track number 5, Vertical featuring Jordan Sparks. I actually like this record. It's actually one of the better records on the album to me. Well written, well produced. It was simple, wasn't too much. Didn't feel like Jason was forced to sing about ass again. It features his girlfriend Jordan Sparks, which she adds to the song. I think she did a great job at helping Jason through this song. She's a great singer. I always feel like Jordan Sparks was a great singer. Her and Jason got great chemistry together on this record. It's really one of the best records on the album. And I really enjoyed this record. Then we got Kama Sutra featuring Kid Ink. I'm sorry, but I'm not a big Kid Ink fan. Kid Ink is just a mediocre rapper to me. I feel like he's not really that good. He's a catchy rapper. He just, I'm not really a big fan of what Kid Ink and Tiger represent as rappers. They shouldn't be called rappers really because they're not really rappers. But I didn't really like this record like that. It's okay. DJ Mustard produced it. I don't really, DJ Mustard has his moments where he can really produce a great beat, but this to me was just not really it just didn't stick out to me. Another forgettable record on the album. Like I said, this album has hits and misses, and this is one of those songs that just missed with me. I just didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. Then we get to track number 7, Zipper, produced by Circuit and Sussumer. Kirkut Sussumer, yeah. Another corny record. It just felt like Jason was just scrambling for anything to talk about Zipper, and he chose to call the song Zipper. Didn't really feel this record like that. Like I said, another miss with me with this album, man. I'm telling you, just racking over the misses, And like I said, Zipper is not really a good record. I really didn't enjoy this record. It's kind of forgettable. 2 minutes 57. It's 2 minutes 57 seconds long. It was kind of forgettable to me. Just terrible. He was like he was reaching for something here, and then he just didn't do it. Then we get one of my favorite records, my personal favorite standout track on the album to me, The Other Side, along with Vertical. The Other Side, a great record. I heard this record in the summer of last year. I love this record. I think it's one of Jason's best records. I think it's one of his best songs, actually. It's just a great record, man. The energy on this song is just crazy. I love it. I love the way he sings on this song. It actually shows the talent Jason Derulo can do, and it can show what Jason Derulo can do, but he just chooses not to do it. And this is Jason Derulo right here. This fits him. This is his record right here. I feel like I'm listening to a Jason Derulo album now instead of I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to. I feel like I'm listening to a Jason Derulo album and stuff. But this is a great song. I love this song. One of my favorite songs on the album. I can listen to this song all day, man. One of my favorite songs on the album, man. I love it. I wish the album was more like this instead of this talk dirty shit he's doing. But this is a great song. Then number 9 with the Light Song, produced by the Cataracts, excuse me. Another forgettable record. I didn't really like this song like that. Like I said, hits and misses, man. I'm like, 1 minute the album has, it's like, oh yeah, this song is good, it's dope. Then next minute, he misses, man. And this is another one of those misses with this song. Forgettable song, man. Not really much to talk about. Just a forgettable song. Then we got Stupid Love, produced by Red One and Beat Geek. Another forgettable record, man. Another forgettable pop record. I don't know. The album is just not well. It seemed like something was missing. And it just didn't seem like a Jason Derulo album. It was just another hit and miss, man. Stupid Love. Another forgettable record, just a hit and miss with me. Just another miss with me, Marry Me, this song is decent from what I've heard throughout from Other Side. Out of those 2 records, Marry Me is the most decent record after The Other Side to me. Like I said, just those 2 records with Light Song and Stupid Love, forgettable. But Marry Me is a very decent record. I actually like that song. Very decent record. Overall, man, this album is just... If you're not a big Jason Derulo fan, you probably won't really become a big Jason Derulo fan after listening to this album because it's full of hits and misses and stuff. I felt like this album, he was reaching for something. He was reaching for a different image. I got what he was trying to do, but it just didn't really work. And I don't know how his album sales may do. I don't know. He might sell well. I never know. Look at Miley Cyrus. She switched to her image and she did pretty damn good. For a combat album and stuff. So I don't know. But all I know is this is just, I feel like Jason Derulo needs to go back to the drawing board. He needs to stick to what made him hot, and that was pop records. Those dancing, high energy records that made him who he is right now. And this, I feel like, out of, let's see how many tracks it has. Out of 11 tracks, I only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only like 5 tracks out of 11 freaking records on the album, man. And that's not really good, you know, coming from a whole album. You know, it's just not, that doesn't come off as really, really, really good. So I feel like Jason Derulo and his label need to go back to the drawing board and stuff and just try something else, because this talking about booty, you know, and especially the way he's talking about it. It's not like he's talking about it as like a person that loves ass will talk about it. He's talking about it as in the most PG type kiddish way, and that's what makes it come off as corny. And like some of the songs are so badly written, and it's like, wow, did he really? Did they really listen to this when they released this? You know, like songs like Trumpets. I mean, the stuff he was saying in that song was just terrible. Like it was like, really? You chose a song to call Trumpets to talk about sex? Then Bubblegum, another forgettable song, man. Just, I mean, I don't know what they were trying to go with this. How can you have Timbaland produce a record for you, and it's the most forgettable record on the fucking album, man? Just, I mean, I don't know what they were going for with this album, man, but whatever they were, they really need to go back to the drawing board and get him back to what he was doing before, and that was the high energy pop music. Because I felt like that was his lane. That's what he was doing before. That's what he was making, and it was working well for him. He may not have been selling albums like that, but what pop singer really does sell albums, you know, except for singles? Look at Pitbull. He doesn't really sell albums, but he sells singles. So I mean, this album is just. I give it a I give it a 5 out of 10. I really didn't enjoy this album like that, like I wanted to, like I thought I was. You know, I only like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only like 5 records off the album of 11 out of 11 tracks on the album. Really just didn't enjoy it. I mean, once I got to Marry Me, I was glad the album was over, to be honest, man. You know, after Wiggle, it's like things just fall apart. It gets worse, you know. Wiggle is catchy, is appropriate, but after that, it's just like things just begin to fall apart, and until Vertical comes in, then after Vertical, things just get worse, and then other side, then after other, it's like hits and misses, man. Like I said, this album's full of hits and misses, like I said. But other than that, man, this album is just a pass to me. I mean, if you're not really a big Jason Derulo fan, you're not going to really become a Jason Derulo fan listening to this. I mean, I'm not even really a big Jason Derulo fan, and I couldn't even take this serious. So, I mean, I hope he does well in the album sales, but if he doesn't, that tells you right there what people really thought about this album. But anyway, I'll be back later on with another video. I'll be doing August Alsino's Testimony album review. After, when I get done listening to it and stuff, I'll be back with another music review in a few moments. So stick by. Like this video, give me your thoughts and comment on this album. If you like the album, give me your thoughts on it. If you didn't like the album, give me your thoughts on it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys later.